KKGO HD1 Los Angeles, Orange, and Riverside counties.
One thing the country has is a family feel.
Also on the iHeartRadio app.
It's amazing.
But it really is a special.
And streaming worldwide at GoCountry105.com. We are Go Country 105.
The following recorded program is a paid advertisement by Brunch with Peter Dills. We offer this program as a service to our listeners. This station and its management do not endorse or object to the information, views, or opinions discussed in the program.
Now, live, the king of cuisine, Peter Dills. Another restaurant show, right? No, it's Peter Dills, the king of cuisine.
Hey everybody, it's Peter Dills. Good morning to you. We're back on Go Country 105. Sunday morning, what a great day. It's still that June gloom out there. All right, so as I described last week's show, we take the show on the road again. On the road again. Maybe, Turtle, maybe you can play a little music during the break on little Willie Nelson on the road again. Last week we were at the Canoe House in South Pasadena. This morning we are at Colombo's Italian Steakhouse located on Colorado Boulevard in the city of Eagle Rock, okay? So we're having to do this whole thing with an Ethernet. So if you're watching on Facebook, don't get discouraged because the screen will reappear. All right. So we had Bob Machero was our guest last week, and Bob, I said he is the non-premise vice president of San Antonio Madalena. No, he is the vice president of on-premise. Do you know what the difference between? Now I'm talking to you like you're my sidekick. Hey, where'd this come from? You know the difference between on-premise and off-premise, Turtle?
They're both the same these days, I think.
Yeah, no, they're not. Good try, though. On-premises restaurants, meaning like Claim Jumper, Columbo's, what have you. And off-premise would be places like a liquor store or a supermarket.
Okay, so it's the places you frequent versus the places I frequent.
I go to a lot of supermarkets, my friend.
I go to a lot of liquor stores, my friend, too.
But, yeah, we'll be talking about that a little bit later in the show. I'm really fired up about today's show. You know why? Because Jeff Maxwell.
The Jeff Maxwell?
The Jeff Maxwell. Not Klinger. I already made a mistake. Jeff Maxwell, who's
Super Klinger.
Super loves you. I just spit all over the microphone. What can we do? Yeah. Anyway, it's Peter Dills, Go Country 105. Coming up after the break, or into the break, we're going to be talking to Jeff Maxwell from MASH fame, the #1 show of all time. And he played Igor on the show MASH. He was the mess hall cook. And he's got some funny stories. I promise this is going to be a good show. It always is a good show.
It's just going to be a better one with him.
It's going to be a better one. They keep on evolving into these great things. We're live at Colombo's. How cool is this if you're watching on Facebook right now? Maybe I'll do a watch party at 9 o'clock this morning. So those of you that missed it, at 9 o'clock we'll do a watch party where you can watch the whole thing all over again.
That'd be cool.
How does that sound? I'm going to hand you this piece of paper, Klinger, because that's Jeff's info, Jeff Maxwell's info, because you're going to need that. All right. And what else are we going to talk about? Oh, we got a magic word of the day. Of course we have a magic word of the day. The magic word of the day is Hawkeye Pierce. Hawkeye Pierce. Now, we're all catching on that since we're here, this is our second show on the road. Like I said, we're at Colombo's Italian Steakhouse in the city of Eagle Rock. What we're going to do is, when we say Hawkeye Pierce in a break to come up, you are going to email me, peter@diningwithdills.com. peter@diningwithdills.com. The phone number is very popular, 866-479-1051. Thousands of people call that all the time so that they can win Stagecoach tickets. Obviously, Mr. Turtle, Stagecoach is not happening this year, so Peter Dills is happening this year.
Right. You are the Stagecoach, my friend. Yes. Congratulations.
I am so excited about this summer. I had a conversation with KDOC Television.
The KDOC. Yeah, I watch it all the time.
Family Guy. What else?
Seinfeld. I love it.
And okay, we are going to be giving away not $50 gift cards, $75 gift cards. All summer long on KDOC, I'm going to be giving away gift cards for $100.
Whoa.
Just by tuning in to KDOC TV.
That's a king's ransom.
That is a king's ransom. All right. So you helped me with this spot. We're going to do it a little early, okay? This is not the spot that we're going to do after the show, but we have a new sponsor, and we have to do it right.
Okay.
Anytime you have a sponsor, you got to introduce them in a correct way, right?
Yeah, of course.
All right. So here it is.
Okay, should I get some sound effects?
Do you? What do you got?
Yeah. Well,
What do you got?
well, you are a king, Peter. So
I've got Corona Hard Seltzer. Corona Hard Seltzer. 0 grams of sugar, gluten-free, only 90 calories, low in alcohol, that's 4.5%, and it's 0 in carbs. And this one is called Blueberry Lime. Blueberry Lime.
Ooh,
And
my favorite.
You and I can teach anybody, and you bartend. I bartend in the past. Believe it or not, Turtle, in 30 seconds, I can teach you and all of our listeners at Go Country 105 how to bartend. Ready?
yeah.
And this is, whoa, how's that?
Wow.
Just go to their website, okay? Their website is very simple. coronacocktailbook.com. 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 If you're watching on Facebook, then you know this is legit. Here we go. Oh, that's good. coronacocktailbook.com. Brand new sponsor. Corona Hard Seltzer. Pick it up at any fine retailer or liquor store near you. And I'm sure that some restaurants carry that, you know. Wouldn't be too surprised. All right. So I mentioned the KDOC a little bit later in the show. Probably, what do you think? The first break should we have, Jeff, on the
The next coming break?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's a pretty big deal.
Yeah, he is. And he's going to tell us they did a faux pas. What was the guy's name? Burns. Remember Frank Burns? Nobody liked Frank Burns. So Frank Burns called him Maxwell. That's his real name. On the show one
no
time.
way.
Yeah, so everybody stopped to think, are they going to cut, repeat? And no, they just said, well, that's his real name, because they never gave out his. Well, he'll tell the story.
Okay.
Better.
Don't ruin it,
I
Peter.
know. Don't ruin it. Why am I doing the whole interview right now? We're live. It's Peter Dills on Go Country 105. We're at Columbo's Italian Steakhouse in the city of Eagle Rock. It's about a little after 8. And if I could, I'm going to get one of the managers to come in and explain to us, you Go Country people, what is exactly that we're having for breakfast here this morning, because it looks good, but I know that's hash browns. I know those are eggs. What do you have over there? Some English muffins?
Yeah, some good stuff.
It's a little early to be having a mimosa turtle.
It's never early.
Me. I have a Corona Hard Seltzer in my hand, and I'm telling you what to do. Okay. Today is National Tapioca Day.
I love tapioca.
Do you know what you use tapioca for?
To tap?
I love your simplicity. I asked you about how many holes there are in a golf course, and you said 2. The beginning and the end of the 19th hole. Tapioca is obtained from the fleshy root of the bitter cassava. Tapioca is solid in flake and flour form and is pellet pearl tapioca. Have no idea what that means. Tapioca flour is widely used in place of wheat flour in regions such as South and Central America, Africa, and the West Indies, and parts of India. When it cooks, it becomes transparent and increases in size. It is used often to thicken puddings and soup. That's tapioca. Did you grow up eating tapioca?
No, but a funny story with that. When I was in high school, I was in ASB, and we had what they call a symposium. And that's when all the schools got together and all the ASBs got together and
Associated Student Body.
Exactly. And we associated. So each school had an era, and so we were, I believe, the 1930s, and we had to do something. So there was actually a tap dance called there was a tap dance called the Tapioca, and we had to create an entire tap dance around it.
Well, that's cool. All right, I appreciate that. All right. So,
that's it.
No,
That's all right.
Tapioca. It's tapioca. It's actually,
I'm bearing my soul to you.
Hey, Tuesday's a better day.
Okay.
You know what this Tuesday is?
Taco Tuesday?
It's a better day. It's National Mai Tai Day.
Oh, we just had those Mai Tais at the Canoe House.
I got 2 other places that I'm going to tell our listeners where they can get. So I'm going to give you my top 3 places.
Okay.
And I'll include one, even though I asked them to sponsor the show. Not that you have to sponsor the show to get a shout out here on Go Country 105, but it sure does help, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Email address peter@diningwithdills.com. peter@diningwithdills.com. I am going to. Oh, we got music in my ear. That means it's time to take a break. And this time, I actually do have my music in my ear. Did you get any sound bites or any?
Yeah.
That's okay. Let's take a break.
Okay.
When we come back from the break, we're going to talk to Private. I think it's Private Igor, or
He never got promoted during the show.
Okay, you would know. What's the bottom?
It's a private.
Okay.
E1.
I was watching. What's the show with Jim Nabors and Frank Sutton?
Where he's a Marine, yeah.
Mile MC, and he's a private, and Frank Sutton wants him to get to first-class private. What's the difference between a first-class private and a private?
It's an E2 and a raise.
Okay, anyway, it's Peter Hills. It's Go Country 105. Thanks for listening to everybody, and I hope your Sunday's going great. It's Peter Dills, and if you like great Mai Tais and a wide range of Hawaiian-inspired food, then I need to tell you about one of my favorite restaurants. It's the Canoe House on Fair Oaks in South Pasadena. Great happy hour and some of the best Mai Tais that I've ever had. The Canoe House is fun. It's exotic. The food ranges from burgers and onion rings to ahi salad with weekly cold beer specials, and that Mai Tai that I was telling you about, you can get it at happy hour each and every Monday. Every night is something different. The Canoe House in South Pasadena is a great place for any night of the week, and it's only a short drive from wherever you're listening to our show.
Stop the presses. Cue the chorus. The musical ensemble Columbo's has triumphantly reopened. Columbo's has thrown open its golden doors to deliciousness and delightment to please the palate of a panting public in desperate need of greatness and grandeur and all-around phenomenal, gleeful times and gratifyingly glorious grub. You see, when you really want and need Italian food, you have got to get to Columbo's. Columbo's Italian Steakhouse and Jazz Club, Colorado Boulevard, Eagle Rock. Yes, it's that little neighborhood place you wish was down the street from you. Yes, the world's greatest steaks, the very best cat from the 7 seas. Columbo's found Italian recipes and internationally acclaimed meatballs. Back in your reappearance at the house of Yum Yum. Do dreams come true? Oh, yes, they do. Columbo's is open with reckless abandon to save your insatiable senses. Columbo's, that little neighborhood place you wish was down the street from you. Columbo's, lunge the bend.
Hi everybody, it's Peter Dills. If you've been following me here on the radio, you know I love those hidden restaurants, the unexpected gems. Recently I've discovered an unexpected gem in my beer aisle at the local supermarket, Sapporo Beer, yes. The beer that made sushi famous. Also goes great with steaks, chops, and even pizza. So make it a Sapporo Beer for your next tailgate party or backyard barbecue. Sapporo Beer, where East meets West. Sapporo Beer reminds you to drink responsibly.
Longo Lexus is California.